Storytime with Mrs. Eubanks. This weekend I went for a hike in our woods and I discovered that the leaves are all changing color around me. That's because it's the fall season. Today's book I selected for you is titled Autumn Leaves by Ken Robbins. Autumn is a fancy word for fall. I hope you'll join me in reading today about all the different characteristics that you might find if you go for a walk in the woods, and the leaves and how beautiful they are. Autumn is a time to look closely at leaves. In spring and summer, the leaves on most trees are green. But in autumn, those green leaves turn different colors and fall to the ground. Some leaves just dry up and turn a dull brown, while others turn colors that are brilliant and bold. Orange, yellow, red, purple, and gold, painting the landscape and changing the world. The leaves of most trees are flat and thin. Most are connected to the tree by a stem. All leaves have veins. Those are the little lines that you see on the leaves. The veins of some leaves are quite easy to see. Some leaves are shiny and some are dull. Some have shapes that are simple. Some have shapes that are not. Sometimes lots of leaflets make up a leaf, like this honey locust. Some are big and some are small. Some are narrow and some are wide. Some are not the same on their right and left sides, like this sassafras leaf. Others have edges that are jagged, like the aspen, or edges that are smooth, like this sourwood. Leaves are different on each different tree. Look at them closely and see what you see. The smoke tree's leaves are shaped like paddles. The stalks of its flowers are so thin and fine that from a distance they look like smoke. The bark of the gray birch is white and smooth and shines like silver when it catches the light. Birch leaves have jagged edges. Ginkgo trees grew in prehistoric times. Dinosaurs once ate their fan-shaped leaves. The leaves of the linden tree are rather large and shaped like hearts. Sassafras. Several different shapes of leaves can grow on the branches of one sassafras tree. Some even look like mittens. The leaves of the sweet gum tree are almost always shaped like stars. There are compound leaves on the hickory tree. 5 leaflets or more make up the leaf. Red oak trees have pointed leaves. Oak trees come in many different forms, but they all make acorns in the fall. The fern leaf beech has smooth gray bark. Its leaves, when they're dry, look like question marks. Cherries are the fruit of the cherry tree. Some are sour, some are sweet. Cherry tree leaves are shinier on one side than they are on the other. The dogwood tree has beautiful flowers in the early spring. The pretty dogwood leaves are like ovals with points. You might have a dogwood tree in your front yard. They're usually blooming early in spring with beautiful white or pink flowers. The yellow poplar is also called the tulip tree. The leaves look a little like a tulip flower. And here's my favorite tree, the maple tree. Maple trees often have the brightest and most colorful leaves of all the trees in the fall. If you look outside and you see beautiful, vibrant colors of red and orange, most likely it's a maple tree. The End. Autumn Leaves by Ken Robbins. I hope you enjoyed this book today with me, and I encourage you to go out and purchase this book by Ken Robbins and add it to your home library. It makes for a wonderful addition. Stick around for some more pictures of some of the leaves that I found on my hike. A fun little activity to do is collect the leaves and then go back home and label them like I did. Enjoy! Until we meet again, keep reading. Bye-bye.